welcome to my Sunday From. Today I have a mukbang from the fish hook place. And a surprise because we got to 75 followers. Boom. Cake. So it came with these cute napkins and a fork. I got a fork just in case, but I didn't know they gave me. Then he gave me 2 tartar sauces. I have this muscle milkshake. It's in vanilla cream. I just have to shake it a little bit. I have an extra one, and then I have 3 ketchupses, 4 ketchupses, and look what he gave me. This, I think it's Cajun hot sauce. You gonna see it? Okay, it looks like Mexican hot sauce. It looks like chile piquin. Oh no, it smells super delicious. It's not chile piquin though. So I'm gonna put it down because I want to try it. But just in case, I have HP sauce, which people say it tastes good with seafood. So I want to try that. And I have random ketchupses. So here we go. You ready? Ta-da! I haven't seen it yet. Ooh, it's tilapia with breads and fries. Look at that. Delicious. So let's try the hot sauce. I didn't get any. He didn't give me no lemons. Limones. Look what I got. My favorite part. Is this like a sneak dish, guys? This is my favorite part of the bread. You know why? Because it's the most dense part of the bread. And it has all the flavor. You think I can't finish this? I probably could. So I had went and stopped at the store, and today's my 3rd TikTok trial for live. So be sure to follow me so we can hit 100. They asked for 100. That way I can use all the live features. And then, you know what I mean? That hot sauce hit me late. I'm just gonna put this on the side because, like, you know. But you know what? I like ketchup and bread. That's like my favorite. Ketchup and bread. Let's try a ketchup buddy. Mmm. Do you like fries in HP? Mm-hmm. This for me is basically breakfast. Sometimes I'll eat like this and like refried beans. It was such a nice day. And the weather's gonna be like this, like a little bit of rain here and there. But Texas is still struggling. And now they're saying that there's more moisture in Texas, and even until Dallas, that they're all gonna have storms. So I'm gonna pour this on one of my fish. I'm gonna pour this on this fish. Like that. That's enough, right? I mean, I still want to try it with like tartar. What do you think? They have whiting there. That's like our fish spot. There's other places though. I think most places offer fish, especially because of Lent. Oh boy, that kicked it up to a whole nother level. I see how 3 of them go. I'm gonna leave that much on there. I'm not gonna put no more on there. I'm just gonna add HP sauce. And then we'll do some ketchup. Like that. This is really good. So I'm gonna try it with HP sauce and some bread. It's upside down because that's how you eat it. Mmm. So I was able to get into TikToks, but like I said, go ahead and check out my haul. I'll probably put it in the shorts. What scares me the most about Latik's case is I don't want people profiting off of that. I don't want people profiting off of anybody's demise, but much less gaining momentum in mainstream media outlets, you know, using the sympathies that are supposed, you know, to be, you know, directed and sent to, you know, the deceased, you know, the departed. And I think all those sympathies, you know, it should be so that, you know, the focus is on the lost, you know, the lost person. So I feel like, you know, somebody's, you know, fallen angel, I think, is gonna be capitalized on, and essentially, you know, they feel so confident in their hate messaging, you know, because like it's not just ageist, it's a fact that, you know, you look at the background and that you see dilapidated homes when actually this is a rare case in America, you know, where you see homes that are kind of under construction, or, you know, it's kind of a rarity, let's be honest. But also at the same time, you know, you see people kind of exuding this personality and trying to make themselves into a mainstay character, you know, so that way we can sit around our tables and talk about them, you know, at home with our family. And it's not right for me, you know. We're sitting here mourning and grieving the loss of a child that, you know, had so much potential. And when I say she had so much potential, even the grandma was bragging about it. Give me a break, you know. So for me, it's ridiculous when you're giving her credit. Even the grandma, you know, had to hold back because that's how great of a, you know, an athlete as a female she was. But yet you want your face in the public, and you know you should have been shamed in the first place, you know. And anybody, you know, who's so confident in putting their face in the public when we don't exactly know what's going on, because they're giving us the runaround to this day. And it's kind of sick because we don't know exactly what happened, and there's so many twisted stories because they're twisting the stories. You look like Charles Manson. compared to a concerned family member. If that's your niche, if that's where you found footing and gaining the momentum you need in mainstream to be a mainstay, focus as a personality, then continue. Continue. We'll put you right next to Binky Barnes and the others, Tana Mongeau and all them crazies. People who exploit children, you know? So, you know, for the most part, that's my take on it. You know, there's people who use, you know, social media and media outlets to tell people what wonderful people they lost. I mean, look at Aubrey White. I was shocked the other day when I was on TikTok Live. Somebody told me about that story. You know? And I said, I completely understand their concern, because in Mexico, there's a no bully movement. And here in America, we started one, but half of the people are, where are you? You know? And here are other people who are like, oh, well, I know the story. But they think they're spilling tea. You know, I've heard of celebrity gossip, but gossiping on children who died horrific deaths? You know? Did you see the Camila interview? You know? Are you forgetting Miranda Sings already? Or do we need to take it to an Epstein level and bring receipts? Because I have them. I have 3 in 1 month. Do you think I feel lucky? The only people who are making money are the people that you see pushed up in the algorithm because they put money on it. They act like they're the real community members. They're the real concerned citizens. They act like they're the people doing all the work to build, you know, this great nation into this, you know, economic, you know, money grab. And they hold all the answers, you know, and they might as well shave their head because, you know, their whole entire lifestyle is selfless. Give me a freaking break. Give me a fucking break. Gag me right now. You hold them up like martyrs. You continue backing and supporting them. All to find out that the same things that they speak on are things that they conducted themselves and are experts on. So miss me with whatever you were gonna say to me. in defense of them when they have two lips themselves. And trust me, I have heard it all. Like I said, got 3 receipts. And this is the first time you hear me speak about it. So it could happen to me. It could happen to anybody. And that's exactly why I tell you guys. Block 2025. You know, if they want to learn the hard way and they want to choose how they learn it, fine, let them pick about. Let them pick it out. Let them pick it out. They will be learnt by the day is done. By the time the day is done, they will have learnt them some stuff. They'll be so shooketh they will not be able to sleep. I don't know, new flavor. Stick to ketchup. No. Whoever called my mom off TikTok, you know, we do a late show. So I don't know what that was. This is just so messy. Look at this. But I brought another fork. I didn't bring a knife and a fork. So I don't know why I always lived near a river or like a gulf. The fish was always really good. last night I was talking about growing your following organically. Because there are other ways, like management and agency, that you could grow a following. You can join certain companies and teams, and you can just throw money at the problem. But the situation, you know, for the most part, is that you have to have an actual footing in the economy. No matter where you're at online, because we didn't always have social media. What we had was the power of the American dollar. And that ain't never going away. So, I mean, literally, I wouldn't be here if I thought it was. So, you know what I mean? Like, if you're growing a following, using one of those methods that I just spoke about, I think you can probably, probably get seen and have people buy your stuff. As far as being taken seriously, I'm still not sure that you could actually do that. I haven't seen it before. But I even decided to go that route. Go through agency. And I mean, I actually have really big goals as compared to most people. But at the same time, I've been in business for a long time. Not just, as a podcaster, but also, I sell stuff and all that, I have like other side things that I do. And I think as a whole, that's why I'm here. Because those are all like behind me. You know what I mean? Like those are a part of me. And my growth shows, that I do get sales, and I do, gain momentum. And like I said, it's an organic thing, which makes it like you see the progress in real time, and you also know the progress is real, as opposed to tricked stats. And you know what I mean? You never know. It could be like, oh, well, you tag something and that thing just so happens to be trending right now. Or you spoke on something and that thing just so happens to be popular right now. Which go along with, me trying to kind of do like they do. Them. Because I do the same, I follow the same kind of patterns without the agency management and the money invested in algorithm crawling. That's what you call it, crawling up the search engine. So, and also I haven't done the ad placement. So I mean, I'm pretty confident that the placements work. If you guys try that, it's just a kind of, that's a more like, if you want to dip your toes into that type of thing, where you just kind of get virility rather than actual grounded and like based with foundation. Like, if you're just like, you know what I mean? If one thing for sure, if you have something really trendy, you probably would want to do that whole virility thing, because your stuff is probably going to go up the algorithm, and it's in demand, and boom, right away. You know what I mean? So I mean, as a whole, it's that type of situation is something worth the research. Maybe you should have said item on hand in your merch. Facts. Look at the Stanley Cup situation. Everybody, every company, every personality bought Stanley Cups for their merch. It didn't exactly make them more popular, but they got some sales in, or at least people knew they had it on hand. And that's also another thing that keeps you, kind of more modern looking. And that's another important thing. Are you gonna be able to keep up with, the trends? And that is exactly why people huff when you say fast fashion needs to stop. They huff at that idea, because how are you going to take that off the table when there's so many traditionalists in fashion in the first place? Look at Coco Chanel. Look at Gucci. Prada, Fendi. Everybody, has traditions. Their clothes doesn't go very far from the original pattern. Look at Louis Vuitton himself. Everything is based on the original design. Houndstooth. Yep. Gem colors. Ruby, emerald, sapphire. If they thought fast fashion was going somewhere, they would not do knockoffs at the flea and bootleg it. Because they would have more respect for what they have invested in, as far as, keeping up with appearances. So for the most part, they're like, well, do I want to show up at a party looking classic, or do I want to show up at a party making a splash and being iconic? I mean, you could argue all day. There's Versace and there's Dolce & Gabbana that have answers to those questions. Immediately just dismiss you. But, you know what I mean? They, too, are instilled with the same principles that most fashion designers are instilled with. Would you sell that to your grandma? Would you let your son wear that? you know, because I've been around those conversations before. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be like, would you let your son go out in public wearing that because he would get beat up? So, I mean, there's so many different methods to stay on point with your business and to keep up with the demands that the algorithm has in of itself. And that's just online. Offline, you know, is kind of creating your own space. You know, do you want to be your own independent company, you know? Lay down your own foundation. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I think it's smart. Because you can create jobs, you can, you know what I mean? You're not just slinging things out your garage. You care. And people will see you want to be here. You want to be reliable. You want to continue serving them. And that's one thing that I feel like is important, because can you pick up a load? Can you know what I mean? Can you meet a deadline, you know, for, you know, say an event, you know, or maybe, you know, you never know. Like I was talking about the other day, we have events in every city. So 9 times out of 10, they're gonna want to see you there, whether you're a personality or you sell food or you vend merch, you know, just random merch, random retail. People want to know, are you gonna be there? Are you going to be there and still be able to carry on as normal? So, we made it. 75 subscribers. And we are breaking records. Them haters is shooketh. You guys are making them mad. I'm going to keep my end of the bargain. And I hope you guys continue on your side doing y'all thing. Because it is quaking in their boots. $75. Already down for you. Let's try it. Super delicious. Look at that sponge. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for subscribing to me and supporting me. I really appreciate it. And if you're from TikTok and you moved on over here, thank you. I really appreciate that. And vice versa. I really, really, really love that you continue to back the red pill and continue to be a part of a movement you believe in. And I know, you know, you guys might just, you know, see things upside down. And, you know, yeah, we've been canceled, but I hope I've given you guys some insight in this past week. I've been trying my hardest to try to get y'all up to date on the situations that were behind all these things and events that unfortunately led to a lot of loss, I guess, in the viewership. As far as being able to count on seeing us every day, seeing us, you know, together how you're used to, and seeing us do random events live. I know we had a lot of fun back in the day, but don't worry. You know, things will happen to where we're able to turn around. Like right now, like I said, we're going on month 3. And for the most part, I'm counting on you guys because everybody's in crunch time right now. So I'm counting on you guys to continue with staying down bad, because I know for a fact that a lot of us are still on our hustles. I know a lot of you guys are still on your hustles, and just like you back and support us, we will continue being there 100% for y'all. And hit us up if you need anything. I know for a fact, you know, you can always rely that the red pill will always be here, you know, on my end. I know you can call me anytime. And yeah, you know, I just want you guys to know nothing has changed. And for the most part, yeah, we're going through it because of some, you know, you guys know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, we'll get into it more later. But I don't want to be alone talking, you know. I don't want to be alone talking because I've been, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just a girl. I don't want to be targeted again. And I don't want this attack, these apps been attacked, and they kind of created a mass, you know, response. So, I mean, for the most part, you don't see what's going on behind the scenes, yeah. And it should have left us scrambling, yeah, you know. And did it scare everybody? I don't think so. I don't think anybody got scared off. And like I said, you know, I think maybe a lot of people took some time to heal, but we're still the same people. And we'll still be down bad. There's a lot more to come. And I'm counting on gaining momentum here on my YouTube, because this is my main channel. So, like I said, subscribe. Don't forget to share. And, yeah, you know, let's continue building, because, you know, this show, for me, for the most part, has been kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I do stuff in the street, but for me, this has been you know, like lately, it's been 100% of the work that I put in, you know. So, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't counting on boots on the ground ever going anywhere. But, you know, life changes takes you kind of back to your nature. And I think this is teaching me a lot about streaming continuously. And that I don't think I've ever done that. I've streamed off cam continuously, but never cammed up, really. I mean, you know, as an adult, I feel like I should experience things before things really blow up, because then I'll know what it feels like before I get there, and I won't make a shit show of myself and my content. And I'm trying to give you guys the best experience as possible with what we have. And that's all I was trying to say is, like, you know, although we've been through the ringer, we still have, you know, the people that we do have online, and we still have the platforms that we do use online, and we do utilize them. So I hope you continue supporting us the way you have been, and show us the love that you continue showing us. Because, like I said, you never know. Things might turn around today, tomorrow, maybe a month from now. But it's worth the wait. And it's worth, you know, the effort. And I think on your part, the effort would be fanning. That's all we ask, is to continue, you know, being proud of us. Because, like I said, you got me this far. And we're going to continue. You know why? Because I ain't going nowhere. So if you like this video, give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Milestone different. Bye-bye.